So let's take a look at our review. Chapter 11 of the textbook handles exception and the advanced file I/O, but we didn't discuss the advanced file I/O. We won't discuss about it in this course. We only discuss how do you handle exceptions, how do you throw exceptions. With this be discussed, we're pretty much done with the course, the material content of this course. We start with this. So here is the topic parameter that we covered. We start with the basic Java framework, which I'm not showing here, but you should by this time master the framework. How do you create a project? How do you create a package? How do you create a class? How do you create a main method? On top of that is the essence of this course is how do you write a Java program? This includes the fundamental language blocks, if else, switch, for while do, and the method definition. These are the first module where you can start writing program using different control structures. Then on top of that, we discussed more information. We discussed how objects are defined. How objects are defined and how inheritance and implementations are defined. Then we introduce array. On top of array, we discuss search and sort. And as we go through this, we also touch the string and the text file reading and writing. And these are the fundamental skills, the technologies of Java. And based on these technology, we were able to write some sample code. The language processing and the sales bar chart, actually, these two samples mini project covered object definition, array definition, search, sort, string operation, and file operation. And by doing this, we pretty much have a good idea of everything inside here, inside in the program technology stack, programming language technology stack. I'm sorry about that. And we have the rectangle class with different polygons and the colored polygons, the interface defined, which has a less to do with this string and array and object and the file. But that's because rectangle is something that widely used in graphic user interface. We're not covering graphic user interface in this course, but I'm going to give you a demo on how graphic user interface can be developed. Together with the graphic user interface and the rectangle, we can combine all these together. We can combine a sales bar chart with a rectangle definition and implement a graphic user interface. And that's the lab we are going to do in this course. And some quick introduction. Although we are not going to discuss graphic user interface in detail, you need to have some knowledge of common Java GUI GUI framework. The two packages with longer history of Java GUI framework is AWT and Swing. And they are pretty much, these two have a long history of existence in Java community. And there are a lot of legacy code developed based on them. And these two are not built on top of each other. Instead, they are actually overlapping and in parallel. And the reason for that is because, unfortunately, this is a story of two technology teams in the same organization coming up with the same idea, and they each create their own. So you can see they have AWT comes first. You can see they have a java.awt package name. And Swing comes later with better functions and more modern looks. That's why they are called, their package is called Java X. This X stands for extension, Java X.Swing. Swing in general has better functionality and better performance, but AWT comes first. So both of them has a lot of legacy code, and they are still a part of core Java development today. And there's something called Java FX, which is the latest Java GUI framework. it draws a lot of attention. And most of the GUI under development are using Java FX, and this is what we are going to show today. However, there are still a lot of well, first of all, you will if you Google Java FX, you may see a note that Oracle is dropping support for Java FX as of 2021, I think. And don't get confused by that. Oracle is dropping the support only because Oracle is transferring support of Java FX to an open source community. So as a commercial company, Oracle no longer supports Java FX. But Java FX from now on will be a part of an open source community. It does not mean it's retiring. It's going out of Java development. Instead, this is widely conceived as the next generation of Java FX, of Java GUI development. That being said, AWT and Swing have been existing for a long time, pretty much ever since Java was gaining popularity. And there are still a lot of legacy code. If you try to find a job, you will still see requirements asking you to work on either AWT or Swing or both. So these are the common Java GUI frameworks. We're going to have a lab which will combine what we have learned, rectangle, sales bar chart, with some Java FX. I'm going to provide you with the Java FX framework, and you will implement that in your Eclipse system. And you should not be worrying about how JavaX is run. This lab is meant to give you an idea on what it is and how all these can be pieced together. All right.